All right, what's up, YouTube? All right, check it out. I got 72 days clean today. All right, I just went out to dinner with a bunch of guys from Narcotics Anonymous. Okay, it was a nice dinner. There was maybe about 10 of these men. It was right before a men's meeting. Okay, there's a couple of things I want to point out. I got 72 days out of prison today. Okay, I've been clean the whole time. Mind you, remember, this channel is about, I'm on Suboxone. Okay, so I get to talking to this guy. He asked me, hey, where am I working now? I told him I had a job at a grocery store. It's not ideal. It's a job that pays the bills. You know, it's a minimum wage job, just slightly above minimum wage, maybe about 3-4% above minimum wage. All right. So I expressed this, and you know, the guy was like, "Man, you're the one that can complain if sorry about the camera." He goes, "You would complain if you won the lottery, you know, trying to make me look foolish." Well, anyway, I got to talking about something, and I told him, you know, I want to work for myself. I've worked for myself before. That's what this channel is about, entrepreneurship, right? I used to clear a lot of money, cash, you know, 10 times, you know, what I'm doing now, you know, or more, you know. I used to make a lot of money, okay? And so when I said, hey, I want to own my own business, you know, one guy spoke up and said, oh, yeah, you know, stepping stones. Well, that's what it is. It's. I have this minimum wage job that covers the bills. I'm saving a little bit to move forward and do what I need to do to get back into owning my own business. Okay? You know, and then this guy throws this little zinger at me. He goes, you're not clean, are you? And I go, yeah, I am. And he goes, oh, you're on Suboxone. So what he's saying is I'm using. And and it goes deeper than that. Because what he's saying is that he's saying that I am not a member of Narcotics Anonymous. Basically, okay? Because I'm not clean and I don't have a desire to get clean because I'm actively using Suboxone, that is. You know, so he's basically pushing me out of the fold. You know, he's trying to bully me out of the fold. You know, I'm going to go to this meeting tonight. You know, what he doesn't know is that I've been fighting legal battles all day on the phone and in person. You know, I've been fighting for my freedom and my right to live and my right to survive and thrive. You know, because I feel I'm entitled to that because I'm going to go get that. I'm going to be that. I'm going to be that successful person. I'm going to be that pillar in the community. But it doesn't necessarily mean I got to be his ideal, you know. And this is a guy that's got some influence. So I'm going to get back out there and I'm going to get on my bike and I'm going to go to that meeting tonight and I'm going to express that because that needs to be said, you know. Now, if they tell me that because I'm using that I can't speak, then that's a whole nother story because you know what? I'm on Suboxone. You know, if you were asked a parole officer, a CPS agent, any agent of the state, a probation officer, if you were to ask, you know, any employer, you know, if they were to do a drug test, okay, that's not look, I have a prescription for it. Now, I know people can have prescription for pain pills and they could be abusing them. I take this as prescribed, you know? And to have somebody insult me at dinner and basically say you're not one of us because you're using, that's bullshit. Because not only do I fight for my survival, you know, I fight for the greater good. You know, I fight for the greater good and I want to do good and be better. You know, 72 days out, I'm getting pushed out of Narcotics Anonymous. I'm getting pushed out of the one vessel that's keeping me afloat. You know, outside of the two employers that I have that are very important to me. So the whole point of the conversation was he was acting like, oh, I'm not grateful because some people make it back to the program and their minds are blown, you know, because they get high and they're all fucked off. Well, you know what? That's not me. There's a lot of really bad situations out there about people with bad illnesses, you know, mental illnesses that occur because of their drug use. Well, I'm not that guy. I'm also not Donald Trump either. I'm not a billionaire either. I can't compare myself to the worst and compare myself to the best. I'll drive myself nuts. The only person I can compare myself to is me, today and who I was before and who I can become. You know? So I'm a little heated today, 72 days out. I'm going to that meeting tonight and I'm going to speak up. Now, if they tell me I can't talk because I'm on Suboxone, that's a whole nother story. Then I'll just leave. You know? I think that was really sad, that little maneuver that he pulled. And I think it needs to be addressed. And I think he needs to be publicly addressed. You know? Because I think it's some fucking bullshit. Excuse my language. Or does that get me demonetized or something? I think it does. I think it does. I'm sorry for that. Sorry for that, YouTube. But I'm not here to make money on YouTube. I'm here to show you how to become a millionaire. How to grow a successful business out of nothing, man. I don't have anything. Really. I got a few bucks in my pocket. And it's going to the transitional house that I'm going to go stay at. You know? I got a couple of nice things, you know, that were given to me. You know? Yeah, I'm grateful. But that doesn't mean I should stop striving for more. You know? I want to stay clean. I have a desire to stay clean. And I have a desire to start my own business. I had to have a desire to build the future that I want to build, regardless of what people had to think about me. You know, I got a few people in my corner. A few people that are not. You know? So, you know, I'm at my homeboy's apartment, you know, right now filming this little clip. If it wasn't for him, you know, I'd be asked, you know, I'd be out. You know? Gotta go back to, you know? I got some family members too that vouch for me. Trying. This is an uphill battle. This is hard. This is difficult, people. You know, and I'm not gonna lie, it might even be more difficult if you got a darker shade of skin than I do. It might be harder. I don't know. I don't live that reality. It probably is. It might be harder if you're a female and you got 2 kids. You know, I'm just a single white male. And it's hard. I can only imagine if it was different. Like and subscribe. Because we're going hard. All right? We're going hard. All right? We're going to build the future that we want. A future with your kids in it. A future with money in your pocket. Okay? A future with your own business, your own bank account, where people respect you. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye, YouTube.